check-in of the trip. It is currently 5:50, I think, in the morning right now. I'm waiting for my first flight before I take my connecting flight to freaking Casablanca. I'm so excited. I'm talking a little bit quieter because no one's here at the airport right now. It is very calm, very quiet. Naturally, it's like dark outside because it is so early in the morning, but it's actually so funny because I'm like low-key used to waking up and being up around this time for work anyways, so I'm kind of just chilling. But either way, my bags are all checked. I am pretty much ready to go. Yeah, that's it. Not much else is going on right now, but yeah. I'm in JFK now. I made it to my terminal. I am checked in. I'm eating a little brekkie right now. I'm pretty much waiting to board my flight. Another super funny thing happened, but you know when you're going through the airport and you like see the same faces and you're like, ooh, airport buddies, we're all traveling together kind of a thing. And then like you realize they're on the same flight. Well, that was the exact experience I had, where like the guy who was sitting literally right next to me, we get off the plane, and then I went from like one terminal to like another place, and I was like, oh, him and his friends are here. Like, same guy. We're probably on a different flight. No, when I was waiting for my food, I saw him, and then we like started talking, and it ended up finding out that we're both all going to Casablanca. So it's a small world. That was a really funny story. That's my update though. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my breakfast now, and we're gonna go to Morocco. Literally delusional. What is it with me and being like delusional and like extremely sleep deprived in my videos recently? But I just got to my friend's place in Meknes. We spent like 4 hours driving here. So it's currently almost 6 a.m. The roosters are chirping and the city is starting to wake up. Did you hear that? I'm so thankful for my friend's host mom and her nephew who were able to pick me up from the airport, drive us over here to Meknes, and so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. LMFAO, I'll see you later today. Recording the audio. Click. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. How the frick are we doing today? If you've seen my previous video, you will know that I am in Morocco. I am here to visit one of my best friends, Amaya, who y'all have seen time and time again on this channel. And trust, you're gonna see her way more in this video. But Amaya is studying in Morocco right now, and I'm here to visit her, and it has genuinely been such an amazing time, an amazing, beautiful trip. Like, I can feel my brain chemistry altering in a positive way in this trip. Nothing but good things to say. Now, let me give y'all the debrief of everything that's been going on. So, for starters, today is Monday. I flew into Casablanca Saturday, technically Sunday night at midnight, and then we arrived in Meknes Saturday night, technically very early Sunday morning. I was dead tired. I was exhausted, so I took my silly butt to sleep. And so yesterday, which was Sunday, was a very chill, very relaxing day, in the sense that, you know, we woke up late, we had a very chill, relaxing brunch, and it was very delicious food. And then yesterday was kind of like a hangout day, lazy day, get acclimated type of a thing. But I did have one experience yesterday that was so interesting. I will debrief y'all on that experience later with Amaya, because I can't be the only person telling the story. It won't do it justice. But I will say, yesterday, I probably had the most authentic / intense, but not in a bad way, experience. They have these, I don't even know how to describe it, but they have these spas slash bathhouses called hammams, and last night I went to the hammam with me, Amaya, her host mom, and her roommate, and needless to say, it was a very intimate. And you know what? Not in a bad way. And don't worry, the debrief on the hammam is gonna come later, okay? But today is my second full day here. I spent the day in the old city in Meknes with me and Amaya. She's going to school here, so I got to visit her center, meet her classmates, and we explored the old city of Meknes, and we had a lovely lunch. It was so delicious. Then afterwards, me and Amaya got coffee and we just, hung out for a bit. Okay, I don't know the names of any of these dishes, but I'll have Amaya tell me, and then editing Lara will add the names here. But this is dish number 1. I really like that. It tastes actually really similar to Bangladeshi, South Asian cooking style, but a little bit more tame with the flavor intensity. I think this one I like it more because I like the texture of the meat more. Cheers. That is really good. It's like strawberry and
lemon or orange juice.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, this lunch is amazing. Hey vlog, we're going on a walk right now. We're gonna get coffee, exchange money, and then go to a garden. And I'm so excited. And Amaya's here. Hello vlog, we're back. We got our coffee, okay? But the sad news is, right behind me, you see that park? It's closed. It's freaking closed today. So we're just being cutie little girls, sitting on our curb, and we got some coffee. So we're gonna do little taste tests.
So we went to a place called Dahab,
which
means gold in Arabic, and I got just an iced caramel coffee.
Did you get hazelnut in it? No.
Oh, I got hazelnut. No, you're so
yes.
right. I did not get caramel. I got
hazelnut. Delicious. Is it busting?
It's pretty busting. I will have to say.
For starters, by the way, when we had lunch, that lunch was so busting delicious. I literally spilled it. I spilled it all over myself. I have no regrets though. That's just who I am as a person, okay? So I got a cookie coffee, and damn, bro, I put it in the wrong way. Cheers. I do have to say, this coffee is pretty busting. And the great news is, Amaya is all done with her classes for today, so yeah. Update. Hey vlog, so update. I shit myself. I literally pooped my pants. And Amaya's cleaning.
Out of the side of your ass.
What the hell? I'm literally gonna walk into her center looking like an idiot. I walked in already with the stain on my pants. And now I have another one. And you know what the gag was? Amaya spilled her coffee on me. This is the culprit, and that's the crime scene. Bro, what the F? Do you have anything to say for yourself? Anyways, we're gonna go enjoy our coffee now.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be. You f***ing should be. Shame on her. Guys, by the way, that was a joke. I'm not actually that mad. I really came out here today wearing white pants with the utmost confidence. And what propelled that confidence? Delusion. And I still don't have any regrets. I just hope these stains come out, and if not, well, you know what? At least I ruined my pants in Morocco, so a win is a win. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know if that's a palm tree, guys. Honestly though, you could have fooled me. Amaya, were you fooled? She was. She literally was fooled. She was gagged by the fake palm tree. Now, the vibe is that I am hanging out right now. Not much is going on, just resting, you know, relaxing. I will say one of like the funniest things about being here is, first of all, people here are very kind, very sweet, very nice to me. And it is very funny because I don't speak a lick of Arabic. The only word I know like here in my brain right now is shukran, which means thank you. Oh, I also know, I think, one more word, which is met, which means water. But something really funny about being over here is that everyone has been mistaking me. Everyone has been thinking that I am Moroccan. So people have like come up to me and like started speaking Arabic, and I'll be like, sister, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. And like even at Amaya's center, people will think I'm Moroccan. And you know what? I'm flattered. I am so flattered, but I also feel bad because I'm like, sorry, queens, I am not Moroccan. But it is a-okay. But yeah, that's the current update I have going on right now. Honestly, Meknes is such a beautiful city. I have genuinely loved my time here so far. Even if it's been short, it is so beautiful. The architecture style is absolutely gorgeous, especially the architecture of the old city. It is just so stunning. Hey vlog, it is day 2 in Morocco. I have some bad news. It is raining right now. I was originally planning on going to this museum that was kind of like about the history of Moroccan music that's like right across the plaza from El Bab Mansour, but the museum is closed and it's raining a lot today, so I'm just gonna get some B-roll and film and wander for a little bit. So yeah. So we got,
this is hot sauce. This is like a garlic mayo and fries, and then just 2 shawarma.
I'm also like low-key kind of hungry. So update debrief. Amaya is done with her classes. Well, for her morning classes. We're still trying to figure out what we want to do for the afternoon. We might go to a cafe or I might go to a park. We'll see. We'll see what the plans are. Yes. See. Boom. Hey vlog! This is my Smurfs Halloween costume, and I have the exact someone who's gonna be my Papa Smurf. Boom! What the heck? Why does this like lighting kind of look good right now? Hey! Hey!
Just ate a Smurf.
This is what happens when you eat a Smurf. Like, I literally have nothing else to say, but just like, this is who I am right now. I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. Okay, so we put on face masks, and we're about to watch one of the best rom-coms of all time. Now, when we make this statement, okay, some scenes in this movie are tough to watch, and that is okay. It was a movie made for a specific demographic. We were said demographic when that movie came out. But I will also say too, this is one of the best produced rom-coms in the modern era. And I'm gonna stand by that.
And you should. I stand with you.
Exactly. And also too, side note, the song that plays in the hot tub scene, Lovers by Anna of the North, is still to this day one of my favorite songs of all time. And the soundtrack in this movie, Slays.
Show a little love it.
Shine a little light. And it was trending this year, so I don't want to hear any slander. Last night in Morocco. We are doing this debrief because I figured it would only be right to have a Maya present when I debrief the vlog on our experience at the Hammam. Because this was my first actual proper night in Morocco, and we really dove off the deep end right away with this activity. So in the spirit of it being like a spa, self-care themed thing, we're gonna do some face masks. So, boom. So we're gonna put these on, and then we're gonna come back with the Hammam debrief. Hey! Bro, this is the face mask part 2 all over again. So in the honor of self-care, let's talk about the Hammam. Amaya, would you like to explain for our viewers what a Hammam is?
Yeah. So a hammam in Morocco, it's like a traditional bathhouse, and there's 2 different types. You can either go to like a more of a spa one, you know, you're gonna get a private room, you know, it's a very like luxurious experience. And then there's the hammam bildi, which is like the normal hammam that the community goes to, and it's gonna be like there's normally like different types of rooms based on like the temperature difference. So like the further in you go, the hotter it gets, and it's just, there's everyone in there, and it's just, you know, everyone's just taking a bath, you know, they're like scrubbing themselves down, they're washing their hair, they're shaving, you know, it's a very like communal experience.
Yeah.
But for Americans, it's very, you know, it's new. It's a very new experience.
It is new.
Not only was it Lara's first time in the Hammam Bildi, but it was also my first time at the Bildi. I've only gone to the spa before, so it was something.
I feel like the best way to describe my experience at the Hammam was a communal everything shower. Like, you're going in with the experience of an everything shower, of like, you're getting scrubbed down. You are taking the best shower of your life, just like in front of everyone. And not only like, it's not like in front of everyone, like people are watching, like everyone else is there to also take a shower. And it's also like, it wasn't like baths, like hot tubs or just like sitting baths. It was like a shower room.
Yeah.
Like a room with a bunch of shower heads, and you brought your own buckets, and you like use the bucket to wash yourself.
So normally what you go and do is you're gonna bring like the Moroccan black soap, Sabon Bildi, and you're gonna bring something called a kiss, which is like the mitt that you put on your hand, and you use it to like scrub, you know, get all the dead skin off. It's a very like deep clean. And if you go with your family, normally the families do it together, but you can also pay one of the ladies who works at the hammam to scrub you down for you. I'm not sure like exactly what the position is called, but that we paid for that experience.
We paid for that experience, and when I tell you, like, you're naked, well, except for like the bottoms, but pretty much everything else, you're butt-ass naked. And, you know, the ladies who work at the hammam who do the scrub, bless their hearts, they don't give a damn. They will be like, sit here, they'll pull your arm, they'll scrub you down. Once it's time to change positions, they'll move you around, they'll do it. And like, you know what? I went into this experience knowing that it was going to be different, knowing that it was probably for sure going to be out of my comfort zone. I was like, I'm just going to raw dog this mentally. I'm going to go in with an open mind. I'm going to just embrace how it's like. And when I was getting scrubbed down, I honestly was just like a rag doll. I was like, put me in whatever position you need to put me in to like get the best scrub. And I'm just there. I'm just here to exist. And you know what? They scrubbed every inch of our bodies. And not just like a casual like salt scrub. Nah, bro. I saw like my dead skin cells like coming off in clumps, and I had never felt so much cleaner in my life. Also, it was so funny because like when we went to the hammam,
it closes at 10:30. We
right,
got there
at 10. We already came in rushing. So there was no time to like break the ice and be like, we're all gonna see each other naked now. It was just straight up like, take your clothes off, let's go. Like, we need to get scrubbed. And so I was the first one in the group to get scrubbed. And it was just so awkward for me because like I'm like lying down, like I think I was like lying down either like face down or like arm up, just like in the most vulnerable position, getting scrubbed down. And then Amaya and like Feriel, their roommate, like just walk into the room that I'm in, and I'm like, bro, like I know Amaya well, so it's fine. I did not know Feriel that well at the time, and I'm like, they're just seeing me in this vulnerable state, and that's okay, you know. But it was just like, it was so humbling to just be like this, getting scrubbed down, and then boom, people you know just walking in on you in that state. Do you have any other thoughts about the hammam?
The one that we went to is a natural hot spring. So the water was like super mineralistic and extra good for you, which I thought was really nice, really cool. We got to go to that type instead of just like one in the city.
Yeah, it was really nice. I have never felt cleaner in my life until after going to the hammam and getting like scrubbed down. I felt like I came out of that experience with like a brand new set of skin.
Yeah.
Amaya and I were reflecting on this a little bit afterwards, and I don't know if you want to add on to it, but like low key, that experience reminded me of the Korean spa scene from Big Mouth, where like Jessie and Missy, I think, are like talking about women's bodies and how different they are, and like how going to a Korean spa and seeing just like how everyone is like almost like a weirdly liberating experience of just being like, this is my body and it's chill.
Yeah.
My body dysmorphia, non-existent after that experience, for real. Like, yeah, it was oddly liberating to like just be in a space and exist naked, and now no one else cares, and like you're chilling, you know?
No, I agree. And like it was just like everyone was there. Like it was like mothers and daughters and grandmothers and aunts and cousins and friends, and it's like, I don't know, it was really nice to have like this sense of, you know, I don't want to say community, but like everyone was just there, and they didn't care and I didn't care, and it
exactly
was just,
like
you just did it, you know?
Literally, it was very out there. For sure, but I would do it again. Yeah, that's our hammam debrief. We're gonna go to bed, and then I'll see you guys later in the vlog. So bye. Kind of just like a more personal thought of like being here and still pretty fresh into the trip. I will say it is genuinely so refreshing to be outside of the US right now and to just like be fully immersed in a different culture, in a different country, and getting to meet new people and have new experiences, try new food, like genuinely. And when I said earlier that I can feel my brain chemistry changing, I can feel my brain chemistry changing, and for the better. This was the exact emotional reset that I needed, just because I feel like I've been alluding to this a lot in my previous videos, but lately the past couple of months have been a pretty difficult time for me mentally, and I can already just like feel so much of a lift in my spirits and a lift in my emotions, and I just genuinely feel so grateful and so blessed and privileged to be able to have the means to like come here. And not only that, I feel so like proud of myself that I am able to like come here on my own through my own means. This so far has been just such a positive experience, and also like getting to see Amaya and catch up with her after having not seen her in almost a year. And her and I were roommates for 2 years, so we saw each other every single day, and it's almost felt like we've been able to pick back up right where we left off. And yeah, it's genuinely been such an amazing, wonderful time. I have no idea where this like emotional spiel is gonna fit into the vlog. So yeah, that is what's been going on. That is the debrief. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.